My name is Josh, and in today's practice, we're going to fuse together two different styles of yoga. The more standard, typical Hatha Vinyasa power style of yoga with a tradition that's called Viniyoga. Some of the key features of Viniyoga that make it stand out and differentiate it from some of the other styles or traditions are its focus on the breath, and in a way in which the breath almost overrides alignment. In the Viniyoga style of practice, we always want the breath to precede the movement, so the breath initiates the movement, and we want the breath to extend beyond it. The other key features of Viniyoga are the emphasis on the movement of the spine, as well as the use of dynamic postures, where we work from a starting point, we do a sequence of postures going out, and then repeating that same sequence of postures backwards so that we end where we started. And so it makes for a very dynamic style of yoga using the dynamic movements as preparation for more static holds. I hope you enjoy the practice, you find it helpful in some way, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. So in today's class, we're going to fuse together or combine two different styles or approaches to the yoga practice. One is a more typical Hatha Vinyasa style of yoga, and the other is something called Viniyoga. Vini being a prefix literally meaning the application of yoga. And there's some very noticeable differences in feel in these two styles and traditions, and so my hope is that in this practice it brings them together. So begin by lying on your back and set your feet flat to the floor with your knees bent. Have your arms by your side. Begin by taking a couple breaths through your nose or your mouth, breathing in a way that feels supportive for you. It doesn't have to be the longest breath or the deepest breath you've ever taken. And then go ahead and take your knees in towards your chest and rest your hands onto your knees. Legs pretty close together. Take a full breath in, and then on your breath out, begin to draw the thighs in towards the body into a pose called Apanasana. So on the breath out, thighs draw in until the hips are flexed. Then as you inhale, allow the legs to fall away from the body until the arms are straight. And as you exhale, draw the thighs back in. Again, inhale, legs move away from the body until the arms are straight. Exhale, thighs draw back in. And then repeat this 3 or 4 more times on your own. This is a posture that's utilized often in the Viniyoga tradition as a counter pose, a way to bring the spine back to more of a neutral position. So as you move with the breath precedes the movement, so the breath initiates the movement. And when the movement stops, then the breath finishes shortly after. Do one more. And then as the knees come back in, hold them there, keep them there. Take the arms out to the side and let both of your legs fall to the left. And gaze to the right. Just a few breaths in the twist. And then back to center. And then both knees to your right, gazing left. All right, and then come back to center. And then from there, go ahead and rock up into a seat or roll to either side, come up into a seat. And then we'll switch positions. I want you to have a seat towards the back of the mat on a block with your shins down. And you can have the block on the lowest height. I'll probably use the medium height. And rest your hands onto the thighs. One of the key features of Viniyoga is its use of dynamic posturing, where you move from a starting position out to a end point, and then following the same steps back to the starting position, and then you cycle through that and you repeat it. So this next one is a nice one to begin to strengthen the spine. As you inhale, stand up onto your knees, arms overhead. Take the arms as wide as you need so that they're in line with the ears. And then as you exhale, hinge from the hips and fold like you're coming into child's pose, keeping the arms by the ears the whole way down. Squeezing the block with the feet will help in lowering slower. Then as you inhale, shift forward to a tabletop pose. Soften your belly and arch your back. And as you exhale, slide your hips back towards the heels, belly to thigh, forehead down. The arms move with the ears. As you inhale, stand all the way up onto the knees, squeezing the block helps. And then as you exhale, you'll have a seat, resting your hands onto the lap. So we ended the sequence in the same position that we started it in. 3 more times. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, try to keep the arms by the ears as you hinge from the hips, coming into Vajrasana with a forward bend. Inhale, shift forward to tabletop pose, soften the belly and arch your back. Exhale, hips back towards the heels. Inhale, stand up onto the knees, arms with the ears, squeeze the block to engage the inner thighs a bit. And then as you exhale, lower your hips, lower your hands onto the lap. 2 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, shift forward to tabletop pose and arch your back. Exhale, hips back towards the heels. Inhale, stand up onto the knees, arms overhead. And as you exhale, have a seat, hands onto the lap. Last time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, shift forward, arch your back. Exhale, hips back to the heels. Inhale, up onto your knees, arms overhead. And as you exhale, have a seat, hands onto the lap. All right, then take the block out from the feet, place it off to the side. In this next little sequence, the same thing. So it's a combination of moving to the breath in the style of tradition of Viniyoga. So from tabletop pose, soften the belly a little bit, arch the back and breathe in. And then exhale to downward dog, raise your hips. Inhale forward to high plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. So that's 1 round. 3 more. Inhale your knees down. So we end where we started. Exhale, downward dog, raise your hips. Inhale, shift forward to plank pose. Following the breath out to down dog as you exhale. Breath leads, inhale your knees down, soften the belly, arch your back. Again, exhale, raise your hips. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your knees down, soften the belly, arch your back. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Hold this time here. And breathe in. And breathe out. All right, look forward and step to the front of your mat and bring your feet together. Inhale, lift halfway up. Fold forward as you exhale. Inhale, mountain pose, arms up. And then exhale your arms down. I'll do a couple rounds of sun salutations, but I want to do them a little bit differently. So start with your feet together, top of the mat, arms by your side. Sort of like how we were sitting on the heels and reaching the arms up. Same thing here. So inhale your arms forward and up. So the palms are facing forward, arms as wide as you need so that they're in line with the ears. Then as you exhale, fold, bend the knees a little bit and try to keep the arms by the ears as long as you can. So the belly hits the thighs first, chest towards the knees, then the hands come down. This time as you inhale, lift halfway up, but sweep the arms back by your hips, palms facing down, thumbs on the outside, retract the shoulder blades, and then fold forward as you exhale. Reach your arms forward, engage the back, inhale, rise, arms with the ears. Use the legs to come up, and then as you exhale, arms by your side. Okay, so we'll repeat that sequence and take it all the way through a sun salutation, and then we'll do that 3 times. Inhale, arms forward and up. Keep your arms by your ears, fold on the breath out. Inhale, halfway lift, arms back, palms down. And then as you exhale, step back and lower all the way down. All the way to the belly. Keep your toes tucked. This is another sort of key feature of Viniyoga. They do cobra pose with the toes tucked often. So toes tucked, knees up, keep your hips down, and then lift your chest up into Bhujangasana. Little tuck of the chin. So toes are tucked, quads engaged, glutes very active, and try to use the upper back more than the lower. Inhale one more time. Exhale, lower your chin. Inhale to plank or tabletop pose. And then down dog as you breathe out. We'll repeat that sequence a couple times. Another breath in. Breathe out. Then look forward, step to the front of your mat, bring your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift, arms back, palms down. Fold forward as you breathe out. Inhale, arms reach forward, come all the way up. And then as you exhale, lower your arms down. Again, same thing. Inhale, arms forward and up, Tadasana. Exhale, fold, keeping the arms by the ears. Inhale, halfway lift, reach back, palms down. And then as you exhale, step back and lower all the way down. Inhale to cobra pose with your toes tucked. Exhale, lower down. Plank or tabletop, press up. And down dog as you breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. And breathe in. And breathe out. One more time, inhale. Exhale completely and then look forward, step to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, arms back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach forward, come up. Exhale, your arms down. And then last time, inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale, fold, arms by the ears. Halfway lift, inhale, reach back. And then as you exhale, step back and lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra pose, toes are tucked. Exhale, lower. Press up and breathe in. And down dog as you breathe out. All right, lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, step through to a lunge. So lower your left knee down to the ground. And then try to keep your left toes tucked under behind you. So this next sequence, this is the first position here. It's also going to be the last. It warms up the legs pretty quickly. So do this as best you can. If you need to take a rest, take a rest. Inhale your arms forward and up. As you exhale, lean forward, reach back, lift your left knee as the arms sweep back. Palms are down. Inhale, arms forward and up to crescent lunge. If it helps, you can bend the left knee a little. And then as you exhale, lean forward, reach back, palms down. Inhale your left knee down, arms up overhead simultaneously. And then exhale your fingertips down. 3 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean forward, reach back. Left knee lifts. Inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale, lean forward and reach back. Left knee down and arms up, inhale. Exhale, fingertips down. 2 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean forward, reach back. Inhale, arms up to crescent lunge. Exhale, lean forward, reach back. Left knee down, arms up, inhale. Exhale, fingertips down. Last time, inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale, lean forward, reach back. Arms forward and up, inhale. Exhale, lean forward, reach back. Left knee down, arms up, inhale. And then fingertips down, downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths there. And then we'll do that same sequence on the left side. Left leg up. Step through to a lunge. Lower your right knee down. So again, this is just working with dynamic posturing that's focused on the movement of the breath and following the breath. So as you inhale, follow the breath and reach the arms up, palms forward. As you exhale, lean forward, reach back, lifting your right knee. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms forward and up. Exhale, lean forward, reach back, palms down. Inhale your right knee down, arms up. Exhale your fingertips down. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, right knee down, arms up. Exhale, fingertips down. 2 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, arms up to crescent lunge. Exhale, lean forward, reach back. Right knee down, arms up, inhale. Exhale, fingertips down. Last one, inhale. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach back. Right knee down, arms up, inhale. Follow the breath out, hands down, downward facing dog. And take a full breath in and a full breath out. All right, look forward and step to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway up, arms back, palms down like we've been doing. Fold forward as you exhale. Inhale, arms forward, come all the way up. And then exhale your arms down. All right, so now moving into chair pose, the same style, the same methodology, starting with your feet together. Inhale your arms forward and up. Exhale, fold arms by the ears until the belly hits the thighs, chest towards the knees, hands come down. Inhale, halfway lift arms back. Stay there and breathe out. Inhale to chair pose, bend your knees, arms forward and up. And then as you exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift, arms back, palms down. And then as you exhale, step back to plank pose and lower halfway down. Then just like cobra pose, keep your toes tucked under, but inhale to upward dog and downward facing dog. So now moving back into a more vinyasa, hatha vinyasa style of practice. Inhale your right leg up. As you exhale, step through to a lunge. Come up onto your fingertips and breathe in. As you exhale, rock your hips back into a modified pyramid pose with your belly glued to your right thigh, staying on the ball mount of the left foot. Take a deep breath in. Then as you exhale, bend your right knee, spin your back foot flat like warrior 2, and inhale to side angle pose, reaching your left arm overhead with your palm facing down. If it helps you out, you can slide a block outside of the foot with your right hand on it. The left arm is reaching out with the palm facing down. Keep reaching through the pinky finger, turning the chest open. Right knee pressing out. Hold, inhale. Stay, exhale. And then inhale to warrior 2. Keep the bend to your right knee, arms out to the side. Pull your shoulders over the hips. Make sure your right toes and your knee are tracking in the same direction. Then inhale, reverse warrior. Follow the breath, reach your right arm up. Another breath in. As you exhale, hands down, step to plank pose and lower halfway down. Upward dog, inhale. And downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, lunge, step through. Take a full breath in. Then rock your hips back on the breath out. So again, modified pyramid pose. Another important piece, which shows up a lot in the Viniyoga tradition is that when we forward bend, it's really important that the hips are fully flexed. So my left knee, it still maintains a little bit of a bend so that I can get my belly pressed up against the left thigh. If there's no contact between the belly and the thigh, you have to bend the knee more to increase the flexion of the hip. This is key for length of the lower back. Take another breath in. Then bend your left knee, spin your back foot flat. Use the block if it helps. Inhale to side angle pose. Reach your right arm overhead. So the right hand reaching away from the right foot, the outer edge of the right foot pressing down into the ground. Stay and breathe in. Stay and breathe out. Then inhale to warrior two. Come up, pull the shoulders out over the hips. And stay lunged into the front leg. Both toes and your left knee and your left sitting bone actually in line with the knee. So you want to avoid the left sitting bone swinging out. Keep the legs. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm up. Breathe all the way in. And then as you exhale, hands down, step back to plank pose, lower halfway down. Toes stay tucked under an upward facing dog. So that might be a little different if you're not used to it. And down dog on the breath out. Take 3 breaths. Right, and then we'll do that sequence. Repeat those moves 1 time through. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. End your breath. Look forward. Step to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Arms back, palms down. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach forward. Engage the back. Use the legs. Come up. And then exhale your arms down. Inhale, mountain pose. Forward and up. Exhale, fold, arms by the ears on the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, reach back, palms down. Hold there and breathe all the way out. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, arms forward and up. Exhale, fold, keep the arms by the ears on the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, reach back. And as you exhale, step back and lower halfway down. Upward dog, toes stay tucked. Down dog as you breathe out. So same thing, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step through. Hold here, inhale. Hips back as you breathe out. Stay and breathe in. Bend your right knee as you breathe out. Inhale, side angle pose, left arm overhead. Hold, exhale. Inhale, warrior two, shoulders over hips. Stay and breathe out. Inhale, reverse warrior, 1 breath. And then exhale, hands down, step back, high to low plank or through cobra pose. Or you can always skip it as well. Inhale. Down dog on the breath out. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step through. Hold here, inhale. Hips back as you breathe out. Stay and breathe in. Bend your left knee and breathe out. Inhale, side angle pose. Hold for the breath out. Inhale, warrior two, come up. Stay and breathe out. Inhale, reverse warrior, 1 breath. And then exhale, hands down to plank pose and lower halfway down. Upward dog. And downward facing. Deep breath in. Full breath out. 1 more inhale. Exhale completely. And look forward, step to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, arms back. Fold as you exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach forward, come up. And then as you exhale, lower your arms by your side. Take a few breaths here. All right, now inhale your arms forward and up. As you exhale, fold same way, hinging from the hips, arms by the ears. As you inhale, lift halfway up, reach the arms back, palms down. And now as you exhale, fold and pick your left leg up into a standing split. Your right leg can be bent any amount. Bend it as much as you need so that your belly is pressed up against your right upper thigh. The lifted leg, the left leg in this case, as straight as possible. So the standing leg can be a little bent, lifted leg as straight as possible. Two more breaths. Breathe in one more time. And then as you exhale, fold forward, left foot to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift, arms back. Stay there and breathe out. Bend your knees, inhale to chair pose, Utkatasana, arms forward and up. And then we'll twist on the breath out. Take your left elbow outside of the right thigh and bring the palms together. Because a key feature of Viniyoga is the movement of the spine, in this twist here, I want you to focus on less of using the arms for leverage and more of using the musculature of the spine to turn the spine. What that means and what that looks like is as you breathe out, contract the lower abdomen and see if you can use the breath out coupled with the contraction of the lower abdomen to rotate more. So it's not using the arms for leverage, but it's using the muscles of the spine, in this case, the muscles along the front of the spine, the abdominals, to rotate. So keep using the breath out. Inhale one more time. And then as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, arms back, palms down. Exhale to standing splits. As you lower the hands, pick your right leg up. Bend the left knee as much as you need so that your belly's resting on the left thigh. And then the right leg as straight as possible, the lifted leg. Take a couple more breaths. Inhale one more time. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, reach back. Palms down, stay there and breathe out. Bend your knees, inhale to chair pose, Utkatasana. And then as you exhale, we'll twist to the left. So take your right arm outside of the left thigh, palms together, and then using the muscles of the spine and of the front of the spine to turn the spine. Not using the arms for leverage, not trying to manipulate the position of the hips. Not turning from the hips, not turning from the arms, not turning from the shoulders, focusing on using the muscles of the spine with the breath out to turn the spine. Take one more breath in, and then fold forward as you breathe out. Inhale, halfway lift, arms back, palms down, and then exhale to downward facing dog. As you breathe in, lower your knees down, soften the belly, arch your back. Exhale, hips to heels, like you're doing child's pose. Inhale, shift forward, arch your back. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, shift forward. And then exhale back. And take a couple breaths in child's pose, but with the knees a little closer so that your belly's resting on the thighs and the spine is flexed. So from here, we're going to come into another little Viniyoga sequence. From there, we'll do a bit more Hatha Vinyasa, back to some Viniyoga, and then we'll close up the practice. So from tabletop pose, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up, and then from there, step all the way through to a lunge. Spin your back foot flat like warrior one. Slide your hands to your hips and come up. From the warrior one position, straighten your front leg and turn your shoulders square with the front of the mat. So shoulder square, not necessarily the hip square. Lower the arms by your side. And then bend your right knee, simultaneously reach the arms up. This is all with the breath into warrior one. And then as you exhale, keep the arms by the ears, straighten your front leg and fold to your right thigh, doing pyramid pose, folding with the arms by the ears. As you inhale, reach forward, bend the right knee, sink everything to come up into warrior one. And then 3 more times as you exhale to pyramid pose, straighten your front leg, fold to your right thigh. Inhale, bend and reach, warrior one. Exhale, fold to your right thigh. Inhale, bend, reach. Exhale, fold to your right thigh. Inhale, bend, reach, arms up to warrior one. And then as you exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up. Step through to a lunge. To warrior one, come up with your hands on your hips. Straighten your left leg. Turn your shoulders square with the top of the mat. Relax the arms by your side. Bend your left knee as you inhale, reach forward and up to warrior one. Exhale to pyramid pose, arms with the ears on the way down. Inhale, bend, reach, back up, sinking everything, arms, legs, hips with the breath. Exhale, fold. 2. Inhale, bend, reach. Exhale to pyramid pose for 3. Inhale, bend, reach. Exhale to pyramid pose, the last one. Inhale, bend, reach. And then downward facing dog, hands down, step back. Right, a bit of hatha. Right leg up, inhale. Exhale, step through. Spin your back foot flat. This time straighten your front leg, slide your right hand onto the ankle or shin, turn the chest. And then triangle pose, left arm up. Keep pressing into the outer edge of the back foot. Lower back is long. All right, take your left hand onto your left hip, lower the gaze, bend your right knee, shift forward, come into half moon pose, pick your left leg up. Feel as if your right leg is lifting the left, and your 2 feet perpendicular to each other. Really, the alignment points here are just like triangle pose. Turn the chest, take 1 more breath. And then start to bend your right knee, slide your right hand back by the toes, and land light to step back to low lunge. Drop the heel if it's up, inhale to warrior 2. Breathe out, reverse warrior, 1 breath. And then downward facing dog, again, however you'd like to get there. Hide a low plank, cobra pose, or straight to downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up. Step through. Spin your back foot flat, straighten your left leg. Inhale to triangle pose. Same thing, feet perpendicular, back foot pushing down and through the floor, left toes tracking forward. And then stay here, slide your right hand to your right hip, bend your left knee, shift your weight forward, inhale to half moon pose. Right leg lifts up. Few breaths. And 1 more breath. Left hand slides back by the left toes. Bend your knee, step back, land light, and up to warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior, 1 breath, and then downward facing dog. All right, so this will be the last standing one. This little standing sequence. Lift your right leg up, step through to a lunge, and then lower your left knee down. So it's going to look very similar to where we started off the practice. As I mentioned, this is the first pose of the sequence, And it's where we end the last pose of the little sequence. Back toes tucked under. Inhale your arms forward and up like you're doing mountain pose. Exhale, lean forward, reach back, palms down like we did before. This time though, as you inhale, shift forward, pick your left leg up to airplane pose. Palms are down, thumbs out. As you exhale, bend your right knee, step back, still leaning forward. Left knee down, inhale, arms up. And then exhale your fingertips down. So this is the first position and the last one. 3 more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lean forward, reach back, raise your left knee. Inhale, airplane pose, left leg up. Exhale, step back, land light. Left knee down, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fingertips down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean forward, reach back, palms down. Inhale, airplane pose, left leg up. Exhale, step back, land light. Left knee down, arms up, inhale. Exhale, fingertips down. Last one, inhale. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, step back. Left knee down, arms up, inhale. And then hands down, downward facing dog on the breath out. Left leg up, inhale. Step through. Lower your right knee down. Back toes stay tucked. So again, this is the first position and it's the last position of the sequence. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean forward, reach back. Palms are down, thumbs out. Inhale, airplane pose, right leg up. Exhale, step back. Right knee down, arms up, inhale. Exhale, fingertips down. 3 more, inhale. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step back. Right knee down, arms up, inhale. Fingertips down. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step back. Right knee down, arms up, inhale. Fingertips down. Last one, inhale. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step back. Right knee down, arms up. And then exhale, fingertips down, downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Right, inhale your knees down, soften the belly, arch your back. And then exhale, hips back to the heels, forehead down. Good. Swing your legs around out in front of you, lie down onto your back. Set your feet flat to the floor with your knees bent and your arms by your side, palms facing the floor. Now inhale both of your arms up overhead all the way to the ground behind you. As you exhale, lower the arms, raise your hips up. Inhale your hips up, hips down, arms up, And then as you exhale, only lowering the arms, back down by your side, hips stay on the floor. 3 more, inhale, arms up. As you exhale, lower the arms, raise the hips up. Inhale, arms up, hips down. And then exhale your arms down by your side. 2 more, inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down, hips up. Arms up, hips down. And then as you exhale, arms by your side. Last one, arms up. Arms down, hips up. Arms up, hips down. As you exhale, arms by your side. All right, then take your knees into your chest. couple rounds of Apanasana, like we did at the beginning. So you breathe in, let the legs move away from the body until the arms are straight. Exhale your knees in. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, knees in. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, knees in. Last one. Inhale. And as you exhale, knees in. And then from there, set your feet down to the floor. Extend the legs out. Position the arms by your side and take Shavasana, or however you wish to close out your practice. Find a position that's relatively comfortable. Allow the breath to be as it is. Soften where you can soften. And as always, I'm going to leave you here to rest as long as you'd like. Take all the time that you need. To ourselves and each other, the practice teachings, and to the yoga tradition. Thank you.